Welcome to Press Start to Start. I'm not going to bump
don't bump the table.
All right. Welcome to Press Start to Start.
Press Start to Start.
It is, this is episode 0. This is our
zero.
new podcast, sister
testing
podcast.
this,
testing.
aren't
1, 2, 3.
We're testing 1, 2, 3.
Can anybody hear me? Bare Naked Ladies reference.
Bare Naked Ladies.
No, this is episode 0. Press Start to Start. Groundbreaking podcast. 2 white guys talking about drinking and video games.
Exactly. Never been done before.
Never been done before. This
never
is
been
totally new.
Yeah, of course.
And but we are here today at the lovely, my local Folly Brewing. They were very
gracious
generous
to let us record here.
Yeah.
At a last second notice.
Oh my God.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, because my neighbors are like ripping their house apart right now, and
Tearing
we sat down in my living room to like, oh hey, let's record a let's yeah. Do you need more Foley? Like, I don't know what that one
You
is.
sound great. No, keep going. Keep going. No, we can use this for later episodes.
For a later episode, okay.
Instead of bleeps, we're going to use the...
yeah, it's like what is it, like a pneumatic drill in a shop?
See, even if you watch episode 0, you're going to have some inside jokes. You're going to reference that we're going to reference in our episode 100. you know? So
there we go.
Just like that. You're part of the group, everybody.
Well, it's a bit delayed, but cheers.
Cheers.
Slange
We already
bar.
had a few sips, but we're driving is it the Dover Court?
This is the...
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's the...
Yeah, no. Sorry, it's the Flemish
it's the
cap.
Flemish cap.
Flemish
yeah,
cap.
Flemish cap.
Let's have a sip, and then
Yeah.
you can read it using
I'll pretend
your
this is
special
the first
eyes.
time I reacted to it.
It's when I come here, this is my go-to. I come here often for karaoke on Thursday nights.
Oh.
My boy Alex runs some karaoke here every other Thursday, and a lot of their stuff is super strong and super intense. This is, I don't know. Do you want to read
I'll read
the Flemish cap?
Flemish cap.
Third one down, I believe.
Old World. Is it Saison?
Saison.
Saison. Our classic crispy, dry, and quenching Saison. Brewed with wheat notes and fermented with Saison yeast. And, oh no. The people are going to know on the internet that I can't read. Shit. Brent.
What is this? Some kind of hop name?
Yeah, I
Hop
think
names
so.
are ridiculous. I
It's
don't.
a BRETTANOMYCES.
Brett something.
Yeah.
Brett Anonymous.
Yeah,
Hip Hop
I'll
Anonymous.
spell that out on the video. And people will be like, oh, yeah.
We'll
cut in some
We'll
slack.
put it in
I
a
don't know
lower
what that is
third.
either.
Yeah.
Keg conditioned and naturally carbonated. It's delicious. It's really good.
Yeah.
I really like it a lot.
It's super easy. They've got a couple others that are a little lighter, a little crispier, but this one is just like super all around.
It's just like it
tasty
gives
treat.
that. Yeah, it's just nice and tasty. It's not intense. It's just a nice.
Yeah, it's like a little bready.
Yeah.
No, they've got. I was here last in the summertime when the living is easy, and they had a pickle beer.
A pickle beer.
Did I tell you about this?
I feel like you told me about a pickle beer, but I don't.
It was dill pickle beer. It tasted like beer crossed with pickle brine, and it sounds not good, but it was incredible.
Okay. Life changing. It sounds like.
It really was.
Really?
It really was. And I keep
And now you order extra pickles on your chicken burger.
There you go. Exactly. I'm a
because of that
little chicken
Little
guy
pickle-
at
little
A&W there. I
pickles,
got
dude.
my extra pickles because I'm looking for the pickles. Bring
That's
me
where
the
we had
pickles.
before.
Folly. Oh my God.
Folly,
No man, tasty treats, and it was just really out there. And I keep hassling them to bring it back, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
No,
No one liked it. No one liked pickle water.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's dog got run over by a pickle or something, and it's too heavy for them.
PTSD.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll
Post-pickle.
kind of explain what this is, right? We can kind of briefly explain it. So Game & Scotch is going through a weird thing. We've got a few different types of shows that are coming out. I'm trying to figure out a way to produce more content, and Dan wanted to, bring out a podcast that was associated with Game & Scotch, but kind of like you're the host of it.
Yes.
Press start to start,
Yeah.
and that's
You wouldn't think of it for how much you're fucking yakking right now, but
oh my God, dude! I'm just trying to keep this in fucking. So today is more of like we're just testing it out. It's episode 0. Just seeing what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, this is where we test the flavor.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Follow Folly on Instagram and Facebook. They were so awesome to let us film here.
Down in the description
down
there.
In the description, of course. And this is kind of like a topic podcast, right? That's
yes.
what we want it to be. So should we tell them we have a Reddit? And should we tell them that
yes,
they should
we do
post on our Reddit?
Have a subreddit.
Have a subreddit?
Yeah, Aiden
I don't know Reddit.
I'm teaching him about Reddit because
I never used the internet before.
yeah, we'll get you there. We'll get you there, baby.
I'm new to all this stuff. Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm new to Reddit.
Yeah, we'll get you tweeting.
Instagram I'm doing for a
It's
while.
neat to tweet.
It's neat to tweet.
It's neat to tweet.
When you have interesting things to say, it's neat to tweet.
Yeah.
But most of the time I don't. So
There-
I'm just like,
Yeah, you got plenty to say. You just gotta learn how to say it. Buddy.
Yeah,
there you go.
fair enough.
But so we've got we're going with like the Nintendo. Do you remember when Nintendo's like, we've got three pillars of Nintendo. We've got the DS, the 3DS, and the
2DS,
and the Wii U,
3DS XL,
yeah, something like
Transformer.
that. They were trying to say that like the 3 consoles that they had, even though 2 of them were DSs,
Yeah.
that they were the 3 pillars, which it didn't work, and Nintendo just stopped saying that.
that was the weird time for Nintendo.
It was really
and
weird.
what they weren't doing very well.
Yeah, it was not strange. So
Why
basically,
would I get the Wii U? I already have a Wii.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it was. We'll do a whole podcast sometime
about that
on games marketing.
Yeah.
And you know
That's
where
actually-
we can do that?
write that down.
We can do that on Super Game and Scotch.
We could.
The podcast that focuses more on games.
Focus more on
So
games.
We've got game. We've got Scotch.
Yeah.
Game and Scotch.
This is
Game
the
and-
Scotch portion. This is
This
more of
is-
like the lifestyle.
Exactly.
Like it's just Dan and I hanging out.
Yeah.
And if you want to come hang out with us, just let us know.
Yeah, just pop in. Say
Maybe
hello.
if you guys want this, maybe one day we can figure out how to do this live, like
Yeah.
through Twitch or YouTube live, and like we can have a conversation with people if that's something you're interested in. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Exactly. So the this was kind of born out of my desire to do a podcast that.
To step on my toes.
Yeah, exactly. Because like you were doing such
Aiden, you're doing a
such
shit
a
job.
bang up job, yeah. So I figured, don't worry, here comes Daddy to clean up baby's mess.
Daddy, help.
Yeah.
I only got 210 subscribers in the past year.
Yeah, exactly.
Daddy,
We'll at least get 10 more.
We'll get
from
10
this.
more.
Yeah, I guarantee you. That's a Dan
Guys,
Bearburger
if
guarantee.
we get 10 more subscriptions, I will do something crazy. I can't think of anything. We will figure it by the end of this podcast.
There we
Figure
go. We'll
something.
shave your back live on camera. I don't know if you've got a
Sure.
hairy back. I don't want to know.
It's kind of
Okay,
hairy for you
cool.
ladies out there that want to envision me without a shirt on.
There you go. He's
you
like
go.
he's like a welcome mat. And
I'm covered in tattoos, head to toe.
Oh, wow, there you go. Ooh, we'll get. You know what? We'll do tattoo removal live on camera.
Oh,
Yeah,
very fun.
There we go.
I'll get a tattoo then, and I'll immediately regret it, and then we'll remove it live.
There you go.
Yeah,
Let's-
that'll be thousands of dollars I can't quit back. That'd be great. I'm into it.
Let's do it. We'll just get you like Kirby tattooed, and then you'll just get something that he's sucking up on the other side, and just keep changing that. We'll erase it, put a new tattoo, erase it, put a new
Exactly.
tattoo. Yeah, that won't hurt or
No.
kill you at all.
No, I'll be fine.
Financially ruin
No,
you.
I feel like I've been in worse situations physically.
That's fair. Emotionally?
Absolutely not. I am mostly all there, buddy.
Oh well, there you go.
It's called therapy.
Good man. Brag
It's
about
called being delusional. It's
There you
called
go.
being
it. There you go. It's called drinking until
Lying.
we can't think anymore.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is what we do to stay happy. And we
But,
didn't really introduce ourselves.
Yes, sorry.
You're Dan.
Yeah, I am Dan. Thank
You
you,
are
very
Dan.
much.
I know
Dan.
you.
Yeah, we know each other. And this is Aiden.
I'm Aiden.
Yes,
And
well met, sir.
if you're here because this is the first video you saw for Press Start to Start, thank you and welcome.
Yes.
I'm Aiden from Game and Scotch, and so is Dan.
I
But
am
this
also
is like,
from Game and Scotch.
But this is your show, basically.
This is my baby.
This is so exciting.
This is my little baby.
This is so exciting.
Oh, it's my little baby.
Little baby. Look at him.
Oh, you so I dropped the baby.
Oh, God.
Oh well.
You're a funny
You-
lad.
You can make more. But yes, so this is kind of more my baby because it was born out of that I wanted to create some kind of podcast where basically I just bullshit around with my friends because exactly, it's just hanging out. And
I might not even bother censoring this
no,
because I
fuck it.
censor the other stuff.
Yeah, damn the man, save the empire. Let's just no censors.
Let's just talk.
Yeah,
Give our
just
butts.
stop dropping the C bombs.
Because apparently no C-bombs.
Yeah.
But the COPPA thing, that you remember, did you hear about the COPPA thing? COPPA?
What?
He said it.
I did.
You saw.
Yeah.
YouTube, you saw. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
It was Dan.
Yeah. Anyway, so the COPPA.
Yeah,
What's
COPPA was a
COPPA
little
cabana?
scary. COPPA was this law that was passing to target people who were creating content that was targeting younger kids, but it's not necessarily good for them.
Oh.
But the law was so broad, like so open, that a lot of YouTubers were afraid that it was going to affect their own content,
Right.
specifically gaming content, like pop culture. Because it's like for example, Game and Scotch, it's a show that, you know, targets things that kids could like, but it's targeted towards people who are 18 plus, basically. Yeah. So
exactly.
it's like, that's why like it was kind of, we took a little bit of a hiatus, not really, because I wasn't really worried about it, because I'm like, this can't be real. This can't actually happen. Because they were threatening to like sue people per video if they were not following COPPA's legal stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of scary for a little bit. But like, just like I thought, like it's not a big deal anymore. People are back to being chill again. So I'm happy to be back on the platform. You know?
man. It's exciting.
It's a good time.
Well, to kind of like come around to it, like I've been missing hanging out with you.
Aww.
But no, for real.
Though?
Yeah,
literally. I don't know a single person.
Ladies, he's a treat.
I'm a fucking catch.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm a catch. Yeah, you're a catch. You're a catch. Your pills.
The pills.
Your pills.
Where are my pills?
There you go.
My happy pills.
But the thing is, so a lot of the content that we have on Game and Scotch is Smash based,
Right.
which is great.
That's
Awesome.
my jam.
I am legally blind.
Yeah, why don't you tell us again?
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
It's,
Like, seriously, are we trying to get that sympathy? Subscribe?
Exactly.
Like, come
yeah.
on.
Oh Christ, man! I don't get sympathy from my family. I forget about getting it on.
From strangers.
Yeah. But no. So because I can't see very well, I can't play certain games, specifically Smash, especially at the level that you play it at. It's exactly. That's all I hear your hands
That was
doing.
the GameCube controller noises I was trying to make.
Yeah. Oh man, them triggers.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's too fast for me.
Yeah.
So like, if maybe I'll do like a little run through of which game was Subspace Emissary and the like the single player mode. Maybe I'll do a run.
Well, you
run
can do that in
through
co-op, so you and I could both do it.
Really?
Yeah, you can do it in co-op.
Oh shit! You just
I just tickled your pickle, dude.
Oh, yeah, you
just
did.
like that beer you were talking about earlier, the beer pickle.
there it goes.
The beer pickle.
The beer pickle. But yeah, so I've been feeling like I want to contribute in my own way, and since
Right.
Game and Scotch is not just about the games, it's about the culture as well, and like the lifestyle around games. Because I'm in my mid-30s, you're in your mid-20s there, and like games are well known to not just be for kids anymore, and like it's an adult thing to do. It's totally common to see consoles in any home now. So it's and there's, you know, normies are watching Twitch
Yeah.
streams and
Normies.
stuff. So whatever a normie is now, I don't even know. And yeah, so this is the way that I feel like I can contribute back into it and bring just like a more rounded podcast, if that makes sense. Talk about drinking, talk about just bullshit around.
Yeah.
What'd you do last week? Did you do anything fun?
No.
No. Okay. Cool.
Well, last week
yes, and.
I competed in Smash last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
If you guys are interested in following my Banjo-Kazooie path, I'm thinking about streaming live with trying to get better with the character, but I compete weekly at the Angry Burly Bros. You can find them on Twitch.
Yeah, you guys
And,
did a
yeah,
podcast.
There's a link up above for I interviewed Matt. He's like the TO over at Angry Burly Bros. Really awesome guy, and that was kind of like the first episode of our Super
Tournament
Game and Scotch.
organizer.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Smart.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was a great guy. It was a great time to interview, and that was like kind of like this, like our episode 0 for Super Game and Scotch. Super Game and Scotch is a more
Like the game centric.
yeah, it's focused on games. I wanted to have it more high production, so it's just like, you know, having some lights, multiple cameras. We do like flights of beers instead of just one. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, I was really fun editing that, so you should check it out.
Yeah,
and I don't get to make those enough, so I need to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I think it's great, and then like diversifying the portfolio, as it were.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what to expect from this? I want to talk to brewers. I want to talk to distillers. I want to talk to musicians and comics and
No comics.
no comics.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's off the table. Get out of here. You fuck.
Yeah, it's your own now, bitch.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Welcome to...
Yeah, you call it...
My start to start.
Yeah, you call
this
up...
is my show now.
Call up Eve, COE.
Yeah, he's not funny, so he's the opposite of a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You're the anti-comedy, Eve. No, Eve's great.
Satan, dude.
We love Eve.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I love how we got that like podcast rasp going on.
Yeah, there it is.
It sounds really nice.
Aiden.
Oh, because I'm hearing it all on my headphones right now.
I see.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So now, welcome to the sexy voice actor.
If you guys want us to do ASMR, we could get that done too.
Oh, we could.
It's just like Dan grunts and then Aiden grunts and then like GameCube controller noises.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, we do have developed that. Like, well, welcome to the podcast with Nolan North and Troy Baker.
Hello.
So you're Troy Baker then?
So am I Troy Baker?
Sure.
Hello. I think that's how he sounds.
Yeah, neither of them see. I love.
He voices
I think
Joker in Batman Origins.
Does he really?
Yeah, I'm Joker. Yeah.
Oh, he does.
He does. Yeah. It's not Mark Hamill. It's like a complete. It's not even Kevin Conroy's Batman. It's what's his name? It's someone else. Someone good.
Adam West.
I'll throw up his
no,
name.
He's dead.
Oh, dude. No, he's
I
not.
didn't kill
he's
him.
not dead.
Adam West, isn't he dead?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
It just hurts my heart.
Oh, okay. I'm like, fuck. I thought he was dead.
I met him in real life
I have
once.
to update my records. Did you really?
Yeah, I met him at Fan Expo. It was a great
Nice.
time. Yeah. Nice guy.
When was that?
Oh, that's probably 5 years ago now. 5 years ago.
Have you been to a lot of those fan expos?
That was the only time I actually went to Fan Expo to do like celebrity meets. But I was there for Nathan Fillion. I have a really funny story about Nathan Fillion actually. Did I tell you this one?
No.
I didn't. Okay. So it was me and
He's a handsome man, first of all.
He's very handsome.
Yeah.
We were going to Fan Expo, and we're just like, I was like, I can't wait to meet Nathan Fillion, and I'm gonna be like, just like everyone going to meet their favorite celebrity, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be chill.
Right.
I'm gonna say something that they remember.
Yeah.
Idiots. They don't give a shit.
No.
They're there to collect your money, and then that's it.
Yeah. Smile, nod,
Smile,
give a
nod.
hug.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
take
all
a
you can
selfie.
do.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Don't do anything more. But
Yeah.
I was thinking like, I'll be really chill. I'll say something he'll remember, and then like maybe like when I get famous one day, we'll just like be like, oh, remember me? Like,
Yeah.
So we're waiting in line. We're there very early, so we can get kind of like near the front. And I'm just talking to my girlfriend, being like, blah blah blah. Like I'm so excited. Blah blah blah. This is what I'm gonna say to him. Blah blah blah. And I feel this tap on my shoulder, and all I hear behind, oh my God, so sorry, iTunes. All I hear is like, hey, what are you guys here for? What are you guys waiting for? And I was like, Nathan Phil, and I was turning around, and there he was.
Whoa.
He was right behind me, tapping my shoulder, and I
Nice.
was not ready for that, which was kind of a dick move, Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan, yeah, exactly. I was like, Nathan, blah, blah, blah. And then I fainted, literally fainted. Like I was like falling back. With
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
You got a case of the vapors.
Exactly. And then it turned out to be memorable because when I went up to get a signature, he asked me if I was okay. I was like, you all right, buddy? Like, yes.
That's
Fuck off.
incredible.
Don't ever touch me again.
He seems like such a stand-up guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's great.
It doesn't surprise me that he would do something like that. And
No.
he seems like one of
He
the
was
people...
early too, so that's why it completely threw me off. Like he was like probably half an hour early.
Oh, wow.
And he like tapped my shoulder. I was just like,
Seems to me he's like one of the people who legitimately enjoy that whole scene. There's him,
gotta think of
Felicia
what he's
Day, I
famous
think,
for.
loves it. Firefly.
yeah, Firefly. He's famous for Dr. Horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that was so good. Dr. Horrible.
was he? No, he wasn't Bones. Castle. He was Castle.
Yep. Castle.
Like all like very like fanboy girl
Yeah.
kind of mediums, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Did you ever see the? He did like a short, almost fan film
for Uncharted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
It was so
I loved
good.
it.
I think
Yeah.
he would have been a great Nathan Drake.
I feel like they should bring him in because they're doing it with what's his name? Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland is set to be Drake right now.
Really?
I think that production is going through hell right now because
Yeah.
they've dropped directors and picked up new ones.
Oh my
and
God!
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
I think originally it was going to be Mark Wahlberg, and then I think, you know who I thought could have really done it was Chris Pratt. Like during
Chris Pratt, yeah.
yeah, he could have been.
Maybe if he didn't do Jurassic Park,
yeah,
I feel like he'd be sick.
it's going to be too. But if you watch him
gonna be
in
too, like-
Jurassic Park, it's like
It's
Nathan Drake
Fillion.
versus dinosaurs.
Just he's got what's his accent? It's like American Texan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Oh, Drake, you mean?
No, in
in
Jurassic
Park.
World,
Yeah,
he had like an accent.
He's got like
yeah.
a bit of a drawl.
He's got a little bit of an accent.
a little bit.
Fucking blue raptors coming at me.
Yeah. The raptor's name is Blue. They're not blue. Yeah.
The blue raptor.
I've got a shiny.
I did not like those movies.
Yeah,
That's
I never
just me.
even saw the second one. It's like
I don't know. Like
Dinos versus the volcano.
The original one was so special,
Yeah.
and then just watching these new ones, it's weird how like the 1993 movie still looks better than the new movies because it was all animatronic, and Spielberg shot it like it was like so dark.
Yeah.
So like it just looked real.
That's why Alien
Alien
from
looks
70.
amazing. I just got the 4K version
really?
of Alien, and it's fucking incredible. Like,
Yeah.
I could not recommend that enough.
Yeah.
Like it's like incredible to watch.
And they didn't update anything. It wasn't like
Just remastered like to fit 4K.
from the film, from the original reels. That's crazy. But yeah,
Jurassic World doesn't have that. It just seems too big.
Yeah,
It's too big.
I'll give it. It was fun.
It's fun. So fun.
Yeah.
I watched them both. They're so fun. It's
Yeah.
they're not scary like
Yeah, and they
original.
don't give you the like you don't think, oh man, that was such a good movie like the OG one did.
I'm gonna watch that again and again and again. It's like
It's as close to a perfect movie as you can get.
I can't think the last movie like modern movie that I've seen that I've like, I'm gonna watch that again and again. Yeah. Maybe Joker, but that was only because like I'm like I don't think I get it, and then I want to watch it again because I want to understand it.
That's
that's
fair.
about it.
Never saw it. Never
pretty
saw
cool.
It.
It's a good
Never.
movie.
I don't see. I'm the guy who doesn't like DC. I
missing out,
can't
buddy.
stand Batman.
Stop.
Yeah, I know.
The problem is DC has great heroes, great comics, great animated stuff. It's the films that are really bad.
Yeah.
It's like even people were going crazy about Shazam. I thought it was fine. I was like, it's okay, but it's no Iron Man. You know, it's no.
And it sounded like they were trying to like, hey, we're like introspective. We look in at ourselves and make fun of ourselves. It's like, you can't do that in a world with Daredevil.
Yeah.
Or not Daredevil. Sorry.
Spider-Man.
Sorry, I'm just being
What are you talking about?
narcissistic.
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, it's the same with like I thought Wonder Woman was okay, but people are going crazy about Wonder Woman. I'm like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's no Dark Knight.
Fair
Dark Knight
enough.
movies are great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, shut your mouth.
I never saw the third one.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
the second one,
out of all
with
of them,
Heath Ledger Joker was great.
Yeah.
Even like my cynical ass can't be like, oh God. Like, of course it was good.
Yeah.
But
well, if you like Heath Ledger's performance, you should see Joaquin.
I'll check it out. I mean, I'll just watch 10 Things I Hate About You. That was
Joaquin's not.
Heath Ledger was the.
That's not Joaquin.
Yeah.
You should watch Her. Her's a great movie. Her?
Oh
With
yeah,
Joaquin?
yeah.
Falls in love with the AI.
Yeah,
That's a
I
great
remember
movie.
that.
Are we
yeah.
becoming a movie podcast?
Apparently.
Apparently.
Considering I never watch movies, like literally the last movie I watched to prepare for doing podcasts, of this ilk, was of Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Yeah, party time.
This will kind of sort of turn into that, sort of.
Yeah,
But a
which
lot
is
less.
Energy, apparently.
Apparently. Yeah, we're running out of energy.
Yeah, man. So,
So what we'll do too, because I'm probably gonna edit this, I'll put time things below. So if you're like, oh, I'm interested in what they have to say about Jurassic Park,
hitting all
I'm interested
all
in what
the
they say about
relevant talking
Kappa.
points of 2020.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
I want to see Game of Scotch's input on Kappa. Like, I'll put all that in the description.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
yeah.
So if you're
Like, we're
bored
gonna
right now, just skip ahead.
Yeah,
It's
we're going
fine.
to get demonetized anyways. God. Just going to keep saying that once I want deep into the camera, and you're
Listen,
going
I
to
might
have to
fire
mute.
you and take over, like PTSD or something.
PSTS.
PSTS,
Yeah,
not PTSD.
yeah. Press start to start. Why did we call it that? I guess I named it.
Yeah, you named it. And
Yeah.
I just approved it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you were just like, this is the name. I
Because
was like,
I'm
cool.
I'm always thirsty for your approval.
Fair.
That's it. No,
I'm
it's
the father you
kind
never
of
had.
like. Press start to start is kind of like because it's making fun of the fact that we are not obviously breaking new ground.
No.
Bunch of white guys talking
What
about
you doing?
nothing.
Just doing the same
Like,
thing everyone else is doing.
Exactly. But it's us. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the
I
big
think
difference.
I'm funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all right.
Everything's gonna be like dislike. Aiden, enough of that. That happened in one of our videos. Like we were reacting to something, and they're just like, "Oh, that guy, he's trying way too hard to be funny."
Oh my God.
And I'm like, "Listen, that's just who I am."
You are the Jimmy Fallon of Game and Scotch.
Oh God. That's an insult. I don't like that.
No, you're all right.
Jimmy Fallon's a thing.
He's
okay.
He's like hyper
I'm not a big
enthusiastic,
fan
but I like every.
Like Conan's the only talk show guy I like to watch.
Yeah,
that's it. You don't even like Conan?
Never really liked. But see, because I'm still that.
I just feel like
I'm
he's
old
so
enough
self-aware
to.
of what he is. Like
I do
that's why
appreciate
it's just,
that, and
like
him with Andy Richter is
Andy
so
Richter's
funny
funny
all
too,
the time.
yeah.
Like I love Andy Richter. That's
I
why
just
I
find
would
Jimmy
watch
Fallon's like what my mom watches, and what my mom likes is not what I like.
Yeah.
And that's the same with Jimmy Kimmel sometimes.
Can't stand Kimmel.
Yeah, like I was watching an interview with him, and one of my favorite actors is Ben Schwartz. And do you know Ben Schwartz? He's Sonic.
Oh, okay.
He voices Sonic.
Yeah.
But yeah, my brother and I, we watched
I knew
Milda
the
G.
name.
Schwartz.
Yeah.
They had like a live improv show in Toronto, and we saw it. It was the best fucking thing ever. If you
Really?
could ever go, do it. It's so funny. But yeah, Ben Schwartz was on Jimmy Kimmel, and I just felt like it's like, oh man, like just Ben Schwartz is so funny, and Jimmy Kimmel's not.
Yeah.
It wasn't working.
Yeah.
Please, Ben Schwartz, come on my show. I'd love to interview you.
Yeah.
I'll make you laugh, hopefully.
There you go. We'll at least give you beer and
I'll give you beer.
Yeah.
Want some beer?
We'll make sure all the eggs.
Make sure it's
are clear.
public, so I'm not like a psychopath or anything.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do.
We'll do it public.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come to my basement.
Yeah.
I just have Sonic the Hedgehog movie playing in the back. I'm wearing like a skin suit, like a morph suit of Sonic.
or Tails.
Or Tails.
Yeah. You wanna be Sonic.
Everybody knows Knuckles is the best.
Yeah.
And Tails is the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah. I'll give you that for sure. Were you were a Nintendo kid growing up?
Nintendo? Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. Not a Sega kid.
I never had one.
No. Eh?
I feel like I would have if I had one, because even like PlayStation 1, I didn't have a PlayStation 1 growing up. I had played Crash Bandicoot at my uncle's house, and that was about it.
Fair play.
But like after playing like the Spyro Reignited trilogy, I was like, shit, I would have been a PlayStation nut growing up.
Yeah.
Because this is my shit.
It did really
And
well.
same with Sonic. Like my first real Sonic game was Sonic Mania, and then I went back to play 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, that was like on the 360 and stuff, wasn't it?
Mania? No, it was a fan-made game that was licensed by Sega.
Yeah.
It's on Xbox One and PS4.
Oh,
and Switch.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's so good.
So what am I thinking?
It
Oh,
blew
I'm
my
thinking
freaking brain out.
Generations.
And I was like talking to my buddy. I'm just like, is this Sonic? He's like, yes. I'm like, oh my god, I've missed out on the good years of Sonic because that game's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really fast.
My buddy had a Genesis. I was a Nintendo kid as well.
Yeah.
My buddy had a Genesis growing up, and we would just play down the street at his place. And so I always got Tails or Knuckles, depending.
Well, Tails can't die. So
Yeah.
So you're fine.
Exactly. And so, but it was fun, but I don't know. I grew up on Mario, right?
Me too.
And so it was hard to kind of get into the mindset of Sonic because I wanted to explore and not get from one end of the level to the other using blast processing, going so fast. Like that was the bullshit. Did you ever hear blast processing?
Yeah, that was like one of their marketing things.
Exactly. Yeah.
We got blast that
processing.
Nintendo doesn't have.
Yeah.
Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, all right,
Chill.
what, sell 1/3 of the product because that's what Sega did.
Because it's weird because I was the opposite. I was like, let's see how fast I can beat Mario. And then that's what I thought was so cool with Sonic was like, oh, I could just speed through this and get to the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, fuck the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Do you like speedruns?
I do. I'm a big speedrunner guy.
Yeah.
That's like basically the only thing I watch live is like fighting games and speedrunning.
Fair enough.
And speedrunning in old games. I don't like to watch new ones because they're so polished. Like I love seeing people break games.
Yeah.
Like if you ever like the best speedrunning in my opinion is like watching like Yoshi's Island, well Banjo-Kazooie because it's my jam.
Yeah.
Super Mario 64 is the most fun speedrunning to watch. Like it's
so cool when people like blast it, like you get up and blast through the staircase and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I used to think
the 120 star is so good. Yeah. It's so fun to watch. Yeah.
There is a channel that I love. It's called Summoning Salt.
Summoning Salt?
Yes, and he's this one guy who does compilations on the history of world records of speedruns.
Yeah.
So he does speedruns. He does the history of speedruns for Mario Kart 64, of Mario 64, and all these different games. And it's just fascinating because he loves it, and he uses examples of like pre-internet proofs that because how you're supposed to prove that you got this this time in Mario 64 in 1996. It's and so what
how do you
people
do it
would
without
do,
it
apparently
being
what
fake?
people would do, they would post on BBSs and things, and they would tape it on a VHS, and then it would get sent to the mods of these various boards where they would confirm that the tape is legitimate.
Kids who are watching, this is before the internet.
Yes. So a tape.
It's
That big.
It's very large.
Yeah. But yeah, so check that out.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like. I don't know. I like watching some of them live, like during AGDQ.
Yeah,
That's
always
cool.
fun.
Awesome games
Yeah.
done quick.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. But I'll tune in here and there. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a little Twitch boy.
No, I'm not a big
Twitchy
Twitch
and just
boy
not into
either.
Twitch, but
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
big Twitch guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of, let me plug my Twitch channel.
yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, do it.
Oh, Game and Scotch.
There you go.
Game and Scotch _ is our our Twitch, because I couldn't get Game and Scotch.
Yeah.
What kind of BS is that? Same with Twitter. Come on, buddy. Give me the Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Stop being a
Well,
dick.
Don't summon them. Maybe
Stop being a dick.
like sign in on Twitter if somebody tags it wrong, and it'll be like, oh, I'm gonna sell it to those guys.
Yeah, that's my problem. So I
Yeah.
really hope people don't. Well, like, we're not that big. We're not even like hardly anything on Twitter. So I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
hopefully no one just goes at Game and Scotch, because
Yeah.
then it could get to him.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been active since 2012.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'd be fine to.
So if you do see this
Get him
guy,
out.
let us know and
kill
be
him.
cool about
Actually,
it.
no, don't kill him.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Or if you are, do it smart.
Yeah. don't let the.
I'm not condoning.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No paper trails.
But I just mean, like, be smart.
No
and
paper
make sure it
trails.
doesn't lead back to me.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. This is another time code. I'm just gonna say fun fact.
Fun fact.
Time code
Newspaper will get blot off a windshield.
All right, we're gonna stop there. Are you ready? That's interesting.
Yeah.
How did you find that out?
I learned. I didn't learn
I
it the
hit a
hard.
man with my car.
No, back when I could see.
Right.
It would be easier to blame this on the blindness. I hit a bird. What the bird was doing at car level, I don't know.
There was a lot of blood involved.
Yeah, and it just popped, man. It was just, and it was everywhere. And so I didn't know what to do, so I called my parents, and my mom's like, "Oh yeah, newspaper gets blood off windshield." I'm like,
I feel like
"Why do you know that?" She's like,
Walter White should have known that.
Yeah. I'm like, why do you know that, Mom? And she's like, don't worry about it. Also, it helps with oil. If you get oil in the, I'm like, okay. I'm like trying to figure out what, and so I've never asked her again because it's weird. But there you go. So that's the fun fact. We'll try to do one fun fact
We'll do one fun fact.
every episode.
Yeah. And comment below what you think of the fun facts. How do you get rid of blood?
Mm-hmm.
Comment below. You all psychopaths. Look at you.
Just stare into the kid. Just burn the camera.
I'm looking at the camera right now. You psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's every little thing?
Everything little thing is good.
Yeah.
Looking to, I don't know. For right now I'm a videographer guy, so I do a lot of freelance stuff, and funny enough, majority of my content has to do with teeth, dental teeth.
Ah.
So that's kind of fun.
Damn,
this is
I
the first
should've
time
saved
personal
my
on the
fun
show.
fact
huh?
about
This is
teeth.
fun.
Yeah.
This is the first time
Well,
personal.
this is so we can get
get
to know who
the game is.
the who behind Game and Scotch is. Yeah.
But I'm looking to move to the city so I can do more of this stuff. Because right now it's like I have to travel a bit to get here. But
Yeah.
It'd be cool to actually just, hey Dan, you want to record today?
Do I?
Do I'm so
I just
excited.
want to get outside.
I've got nothing else to do.
I've got no place else to
No
go.
plans. But yeah, that's about it. Just
Yeah.
living the dream.
Yeah. This is it. Live the dream, dream
Live the
living. That's it.
What are you up to these days?
Not filming people's mouths.
That's nice. That's really good. Actually,
What do? Get in there with like a scope? Like,
I have to figure that out. 'cause
or is
it's
it just
actually
like
a lot
an
harder than
endoscope
it
that's gone
sounds.
too far? You know? It's like,
You know what's so weird doing this for like a few years now, and like actually I see like a video of like dental commercials or whatever, and they're like getting into the teeth. I'm just sitting there like, how do they get that far, and how do they get it in focus, and how do they not? Because like the hygienist has got their fingers in their mouth. Like how do they get a clear shot?
They do like crazy pull focus on. It's like,
Yeah. So that's another thing you can comment below. Like,
yeah. How do you film teeth?
how do you film teeth?
That'll be the title of the podcast. How do you film teeth? Yeah.
Our clickbait video.
Yeah.
Get those freaks clicking on our videos. Yeah.
How do you film teeth? Exclamation mark, all caps. Prank, not prank, gone sexual.
Gone sexual.
What the fuck?
I really hope that we'll get some follows after that. Yeah. So what are you up to these days?
Getting back into my stand-up comedy. I had like kind of a quiet year.
Yeah.
The last year, but 2020 is the year of Dan coming at you live. And
Well, I got to join you one day.
you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you follow at Dan Bear Burger
At Dan Bear Burger.
on Twitter, Instagram,
Description down below.
that's it.
iTunes, check out our YouTube stuff. We'll have
Yeah.
everything in the description.
Are we on Spotify?
Yeah, we are. We're everywhere, dude.
yeah.
We're everywhere. We're
There
on
you go.
iTunes, Spotify.
Well, spot these guys on Spotify.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, doing the stand-up, doing a couple other little creative projects, doing some
Doing this?
storytelling. What's that?
Doing
Doing
this?
this. Yeah, I've been very excited to jump back into this.
It's good because I was considering firing you, so now
Yeah,
glad
there we
to
go.
see some proactive.
I don't recall you ever hiring me, and
you were in the books.
the pay structure fucking.
Yeah, I've
sucks.
got everyone in the description. Their Twitter and social media handles are still on there, and now I'm thinking like they haven't been on the show for over a year. Maybe I should just take them off.
Just,
By Dan the Younger.
Command A pack space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
By Garrett.
Yeah.
By Dan the Younger.
There you go.
Yeah.
By that one girl. Never met her.
Oh, Christina.
Yeah.
She was on like twice.
Yeah, I never met her.
She's shown interest in coming back. She's so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
her.
she's fun to have on.
That's her own fault
She
for
likes
having a life.
Destiny and Smash, so I'm in.
There you go.
Except for Destiny, I don't fucking play Destiny. No,
Did you ever play
I
it?
can't stand those games. I'm not a big looter shooter guy.
Fair enough.
Or I am. I'm just very, 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 very picky
Yeah.
about what I'm doing. Like I like Borderlands, and I like what else? That's it. That's the only looter shooter.
That's the only
That's
one
the
that
only
I
one I
can
like.
think of, I guess.
Yeah, I can think of anything else. I guess you wouldn't call Diablo a looter shooter.
Not so much.
No.
Hack and slash.
Hack and slash, but you loot stuff and
Yeah.
get stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
You know what I like? Hack and slash loot. Lego Star Wars.
Dude, Lego Star Wars is sick.
Oh my god,
Dude, it's so
we should
good.
do a playthrough of that.
We should.
Yeah.
I'm in. They released the whole collection on PS4. Easy peasy,
There we
living
go.
greasy.
It's beautiful.
That's another
Lego
inside
guy.
joke for people who are watching episode 0. So,
There we go.
yeah. But,
But yeah, man. No, we should play a bit of that. But
yeah, I'm down.
yeah, no. So should we get back to what we want to do with the channel as a whole? Should we
Sure.
give these people?
We have 40 minutes, so I don't know how much longer you want the show
let's
to
get
be.
another 10 or so.
Sure.
I figure if we like get around an hour,
Yeah.
we see audience. Hello. For the audio listeners, I'm looking at the camera, I think. But hello, audience. Hello, Aiden.
Okay.
Let's
What's
all
your
go on a learning adventure together.
All right.
Let's build this.
All right, we're building.
Let's build.
Are we
this. Let's
building
make
this? Like this show?
beautiful? Let's build it all right
Okay.
now. You want to build the show? You want to build the channel?
I'm in.
You want to build
Dude.
life? You want to build a life together?
I'm in.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
You wouldn't believe how he's looking at me.
You don't even know how I'm looking at you.
Shit. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You done your beer? You want another beer?
I think so.
What do you want?
What else is on here, dude?
Let's beer break. Shit. Sorry.
Beer break. Well, what else is on here? Fundamental
So if
frequency.
you like intense, little intense.
Let's
blood-
try an intense one.
Yeah, there are the ones that the Barrisway ones. So there are. This is we call it sponsor break.
Sponsor break.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
so
here.
we'll
We're here
take a
at
little
Folly,
intermission.
as we've already said. But so sponsor break, and this is just coming from my knowledge that I learned last night. They have a thing going on, Barrisway, BARA sway, which is apparently where the original brewer of Folly is from on the East Coast there, and some village. And so he's done this cask conditioned series of beers. So they've got one that's I'm totally gonna hide my face on the camera, but it's so I can read.
Yeah, I'll do one of these.
There we go. There's a nitro, like a wine barrel.
Yeah, what's it
and then
called?
the bourbon barrel, the nitro great Barrisways.
Not hot Chad.
I might actually try the not hot Chad.
That actually sounds nice.
Yeah.
The mini pale ale.
You want me to go some hot Chads?
Sure. Give me some hot Chads.
All right. Still recording?
What's this one? Yeah, oh, yeah, of course. Always recording.
Yeah, man.
Always. Never stop recording. That is another
stop, won't
important life lesson
Yeah.
from Game and Scotch. Don't stop recording.
Don't stop. Can't stop, won't
Just
stop.
get your best shit. when you're
Absolutely.
recording.
That's actually a good interview tactic,
Yeah.
is never stop recording. Like,
Yeah.
If you're talking to somebody and that you think that they're done, you keep the camera locked on them for a little while, and
Yeah.
they'll babble a little bit more, and then you get more kind of truth out of them at the end there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to, Folly sponsor break?
Sponsor
We're just
break.
gonna call them They're not giving us any money. They just very
No,
graciously gave us the space.
Dan was like, literally, there's like this brewery here that I mentioned that we want to record. Let's just stop and see if they'll let us. And they've been very awesome.
Yeah.
So please, if you made it this far in the video, I hope you have.
Yeah.
Please check them out in Toronto.
Yeah,
Toronto,
we're
Canada.
here in Little Italy,
Little
like College and Dovercourt. So phenomenal little brewery. If you want to meet me,
I'm
be
here
cool
often.
about it. I am here more than I have any right to be.
Right.
But, yeah.
That's
I have every right to be here, but
That's cool.
I shouldn't be here.
That's the problem in Burlington. Like, there's not really any breweries that can just kind of.
Yeah.
That's like walking distance.
Start our own. God damn it.
We will.
Yeah.
Game and Scotch Brewery.
Yeah.
It's got Scotch in the name, but we're brewing beer.
I mean, you can make a Scotch barrel aged. Oh shit, we should talk to some
Holy
people.
shit! I think we got. Okay, welcome to our business meeting. That's gonna be the next tab. Is just
Yeah,
business
exactly.
meeting.
Yeah, we're gonna have breweries fighting for us. Not. Okay, let's
shit.
read about. We are drinking not hot Chad.
Not hot Chad.
Not hot. Chad.
Not hot Chad.
Yeah.
He's not hot. This is definitely not hot.
No.
So
No,
what is
but
it?
it's-
Not Chad. Not hot Chad. Tastes like.
I don't know.
It's a mini pale ale.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Yeah.
brother. Actually, let me take
Ooh.
a photo of you.
Little citrus to that.
Little, yeah, it does. Holy shit.
Oh, that's really nice. It's not a high percentage, which I kind of like right now. I think it's like 3%, to be honest.
I'm gonna take a selfie.
You're gonna take a selfie
Now I'm on the show. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that sounds good.
All right, so yeah, so I think she's about 3%. Do you want to read the description in your
Absolutely.
phenomenal description reading voice?
Please hire me.
Give us, you know what? Give us a voice.
Do you want me to do Chad?
Yeah.
Do you want
You
me
know
to
what?
Chad, dude?
Do not hot Chad. So okay, I'm gonna put you in your role here. I'm gonna give
Am
you
I,
your,
so like, is my Chad like just very self-confident, but he's just not hot?
exactly.
Is that? So,
Yeah, exactly. He thinks he's hot,
He thinks he's
but
hot
he's
shit.
not. He's got maybe a bit of a sweat going on.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, there you go. But
I am not hot Chad.
there you go. Okay, so yeah, do and action.
For some reason, my hot Chad has like a little cough.
Okay. Yeah, emphysema Chad.
not hot Chad. Mini pale ale. An ultralight, refreshing pale ale hopped with citrus and Amarillo. Fermented with hot Kavik. Hot Chad can't read either. Go back to school, Chad. Kavik for orange marmalade and creamy texture.
See, it sounds like we're making fun of it, but we're really not.
We're not, because this is actually my voice.
No,
New
it's
World
actually-
hops, blend ripe berries, pineapple, melon, and citrus.
I'm getting the pineapple.
A slight earthy dankness. Oh, I love that word. A slight
Sweet.
earthly dankness
Fucking millennial.
keeps this little lad from floating away.
That is a tasty treat.
That was a great description, and I think it definitely matches that.
There you
I
go.
do definitely feel not hot.
There you go.
Chad.
I respect that. No, when I was ordering them,
Throw that on my demo reel.
Yeah. I'm like, this. We agreed up at the front that there is then the existence of, like, if there's not hot Chad, that there is a hot Chad somewhere. Meaning that there might, like, they
hot.
gotta create one of these that's warmed up.
Can you get, like, I know you can have a room temperature beer, but is there like a hot
No, we
beer?
all just agreed that there would be a tepid Chad. Just like room temperature.
Neutral Chad.
Yeah.
Just room temp Chad. That's
I like
nice.
this. I like this.
Yeah, that was the thing when I was in Europe. I was surprised that a lot of them like their beers at room temperature, which kind of bummed me out sometimes.
Well, you get flavor, so that's the thing with like you get your Coors Light. You know, we've got the can that shows you when the mountains are blue, it's ready to drink. It's because when it's that cold, you can't taste it.
how shit. it
Yeah,
is.
so you just suck it down.
Yeah.
And don't taste a damn thing. So, here we are. With beer with a lot of flavor. Excuse me.
Lots of flavor.
Lots of flavor, but not high percentage. You don't need the high alcohol.
No.
To when I come for karaoke, I gotta start drinking these guys because these will keep me going on the flow for the.
So, I guess we didn't really talk about the beer. It's very, very citrusy. Yeah, all the descriptions, like when I started reading like pineapple, like I read pineapple, melon, citrus, ripe berries. Like now I'm like tasting it all. Like it's definitely there.
Yeah.
It's just very citrusy. If you like citrus drink, then
yeah. I definitely get the
dankness.
berries right at the end, and you get
I got those berries right at the end, baby. Yeah.
Oh my god. Very white.
But
Yeah, so that's actually something. So this is just going to be a mishmash of topics. So
Yeah.
the idea down the line will be a more topic-based podcast. This was just kind of feeling.
I feel like the tone you want for this is kind of like, you can crack your beer at home, just hang out, just listen to us say stupid shit.
Yeah.
And it's just super chill.
Yeah.
Like, there you go.
Everything's entirely inconsequential.
Yeah.
I'm an optimistic nihilist. So like nothing
Doesn't
matters.
that contradict itself?
You'd think, but it's just nothing matters. But might as well have fun while we're here.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like that sometimes, not all the time.
There you go. No, you've still got life and hope in you. I respect that.
So do
That's
you.
why I'd keep you around.
So do you.
So you've got
Oh, are you like,
healthy blood.
this is like that Dracula show now. Where the guy, Dracula just hangs out with a guy and he doesn't realize, but he's sucking all the juice out of his
Oh, is
pee-pee.
that a thing they do?
Apparently. Yeah, he had this like lawyer at his castle,
Oh.
and he's just like, "You're here to teach me how to speak English good." And he's like, "Oh, chill." And then, no, he wasn't. He was like, "I'm a capture," but he's just like, "No, just hang out here for a bit." And then he slowly, like, his fingernails start falling out, and like he's like realizing that he's sucking his blood every night.
Getting that.
And then
getting
nuns
that
like ask him if he's like
vampire
slept with
leprosy.
exactly. He's like, "Yo, did you sleep with the vampire?" And like, yeah, it's a good show. It's only 3 episodes. It gets a little weird at the end, but it's a good show.
What's the show even?
Called Dracula.
Oh.
It's on Netflix.
Fair enough.
It's like a 3-episode thing. It's good.
Fair enough. I'll check it
Yeah.
out.
If you like blood and like weird dismemberment, like
Well, I
stuff,
do,
it's
but
good.
not on my television. It's
Just like keep it in my real life. Okay?
yeah.
I don't need it in my TV.
Keep it where
Yeah.
we have basements. Right. Just keep it at home.
Keep it
Keep
at
that
home.
shit at home, kids.
You don't want to keep it. You don't want to.
But, so yeah, topics that I did want to hit up, and you just kind of danced on the edge of it. No. I'm glad you reminded me actually of something.
Dracula?
No. God, no. Never. I don't talk to that guy anymore.
Okay.
No, traveling.
Traveling, yeah.
I totally forgot that you went backpacking.
I did.
And that is something that I want to do a whole episode on some other time. But how'd you like it?
So, I'm just gonna let you know at home. I traveled by myself, which I recommend everybody does once in their life because you learn a lot about yourself and you learn a lot about how to function as an adult. I think it's very important because sometimes you're kind of coddled at home. And so I think going out into a place you've never been before, figuring out where to go, what to do, like even just figuring out what to do is sometimes hard. Just kind of like, what am I doing today? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Just go for a walk.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk for 8 hours.
Yeah. Go
Like, get
explore.
hammered at a bar
wherever I am. Yeah.
and be responsible so you don't get hurt, right?
Yeah.
Because you're by yourself. So yeah, I did a trip to Europe. I started in London, England, and then I went to a visit.
Which was in Europe and now no longer is.
It no longer is.
Yeah.
Did Brexit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
31st.
I need to
of
look into that a
January.
little more because I was confused by it.
That's okay. It's England. The UK. No
Okay.
longer in Europe. So
Okay, so
yeah,
2 years
I'm
ago.
I'm just
2
just
years
getting
ago, it was
I'm
Europe.
just getting a dig in England. Hey, you remember England? No, neither do I.
that sucks.
Anyway, start going.
But yeah, so I landed in London. I visited my cousin who was living in Bristol. So I was in Bristol.
Nice.
Then I went to Ireland, which I fucking loved because my family's from Ireland. And then I went to Paris.
How'd you like Paris?
I liked it more than I thought I would.
Oh, fair enough.
I didn't think I'd like it. I was kind of meeting my aunt because they happened to be vacationing there at the time. They're just like, oh, can we meet up with us? So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I've always wanted to see the Eiffel Tower, and I wanted to check out the Louvre.
There you go. The Louvre.
But I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. Like, I loved the downtown city. I loved the food. The food.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I couldn't stop eating bread and cheese the whole time I was there.
Yeah.
I didn't interact with too many people, so I didn't really deal with the people who lived there. So I don't know if I've heard they're kind of rude, but I didn't deal with that. I didn't see any rudeness, so I think it was good.
So I do always have to defend that part because I am French.
You are French.
But not Parisian French, from the south of France. Is where my family's from. And in their defense, in Paris, they can be more rude in terms of your city is basically a museum, and you get more tourists there than anywhere else in Europe.
Exactly. That is tourist land.
So I'd be pissed off. Hell, I get pissed off at tourists in Toronto, and I've only lived here for like 4 years.
Yeah. I think the trick is to not be a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Which I'm learning every day.
And what the French and any other group of people love is all you have to do is try. If all you can do is say bonjour or merci or s'il vous plaît, they love it. They might not show it. There is this adorable arrogance that I revel in, like a pig and shit. I love it so much when they're like, yeah, no, and that's what I grew up with. It's like, oh, you're being mean to me, but you're really not, because I'm the idiot here.
Sometimes being mean is a form of acceptance, sort of.
Yeah.
Like, it's just kind of like, hey, exactly. I like you. That's why I'm rude to you.
Yeah. Otherwise,
because I know you can take it. And now I know you. Yeah.
Yeah. So Paris, you liked it more than you thought.
Yeah,
so that's
and I
good.
saw Notre Dame before it burnt down, which is cool. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I went to Prague.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
so you've been somewhere I haven't. That's cool.
Prague so much. Prague so good.
Really want to go.
Best beer there, so good.
It's dirt cheap.
I was at this. It was so cool. Yeah, it was so dirt cheap. Oh my God, I spent like half of my money when I was in England and Ireland. All my money was gone. And then when I got to Prague and then I went to Hungary afterwards, I was like, this place is cheap as fuck. This is cheap. Beer's cheaper than water. What the hell?
Yeah.
Literally, like, my friend and I were at a bar. We both ordered food. I had water, which I didn't know they charged for water. So you have to specifically ask for tap water. Fun fact. We got our bills back. My bill was larger than his. And the only difference was he had a beer. I had water.
There you go. Yeah.
That was it.
I don't doubt it. That's
you hear that, you're like, no, that's bullshit. And then you get there, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I think like I've partied the hardest I've ever partied in my life in Hungary, because it was literally like just dollars to get wine, drinks, beer. Yeah. And I was staying in like party hostels. My friend convinced me to go. I'm not a big partier. Yeah. That was my thing. But he's just like, oh, just stay like 2 nights. It'll be a good time. Yeah. And it was a good time.
Was really it a generator hostel?
A generator hospital?
Yeah, hostel.
No, I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. That's like not a brand, a chain of hostels, Generator, and they're like known to be party hostels, but the name of it's Generator. But anyways, doesn't matter.
It was funny.
Lots of party hostels.
When I was, so I stayed at the sister hostel of the party one. So it's like, it's the one that people go to when they don't want to party. So I stayed there one night and I liked it, and I thought it was pretty rowdy too. And then I went to the actual party one, and like, you don't sleep.
Yeah.
Like you're awake all night.
Yeah.
And you start drinking at 8 in the morning. Like it's nuts. Yeah, I was there, and they were like running me through, like, when you go to a hostel, you go in, they like tell you like kind of like go through the rules, blah blah blah. And so the guy was like, are you okay with people sleeping in your room? Like, not sleeping, like having sex in your room. And I was like, but like the way he said it was just so like, because it was all professional. He's like, how do you feel about people fucking or something? I was just like, I was like, yeah, I guess if they want to, maybe I'll leave, or I don't know. It's kind of weird. But also, like, Europe's just like, I think they're a little bit more open to all that.
It's more laissez-faire,
yeah. Which was fun. It's like interesting people, and especially when you're on your own. Like, you have to force yourself, or you're gonna go crazy. Like, you have to force yourself to talk to people. I mean, I'm pretty introverted, believe it or not, and I have social anxiety. So that's why I think all those people who deal with anxiety, like I think I'm better off doing that trip, and I think you should do it too.
For sure.
Because I think it'll force you, man. It'll force you to do things you're uncomfortable with. And that's, was it you that told me, like, do stuff that you're uncomfortable with?
Yeah, that's kind of like my life mantra is, like, nothing's worth doing if it isn't a little bit scary.
There it is, yeah.
That's it. Just fucking give her. You know?
Fucking give her.
And
go to those party hostels.
Yeah. Like, and you don't have to every time.
People are having sex above you.
Yeah.
In your bunk bed. Who cares?
I care a little bit.
As long as the stepbrothers and the bunk doesn't fall on top of you.
Yeah. Oh man, it's you'll get that.
Yeah.
You get, but it's no, and I'm 100% with you. That makes me happy to hear you say that hostel, like backpacking, any kind of travel is important for everyone to do. I think like the gap year is an important thing.
Yeah.
Like, also for the fact that kids are graduating high school earlier than they did in my day. We had like grade 13 OAC was what grade 13 was called, and I guess that's gone now is grade 13. So I think, is it elective? Did you take a grade 13?
I did.
Okay.
They call it a victory lap.
Right. Exactly.
I did it because I was like, no idea. I still don't have any idea what I want to do with my life.
Dude, I'm 35. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. Like, it's...
Who doesn't?
But
it's like you go to school if you want to be a scientist or an engineer.
Yeah.
But if you're looking to do something more creative, that might not be the right path.
Yeah.
And I think that was something that I had to come to terms with, because there's the whole, like, what's the word? Things that people do. What's the word?
Like the...
Like, not tradition, but like it's, you know...
Kind of like a tradition. It's like the
you go to...
the status quo.
Exactly. After you've done this, you go to this, you do this, and that's it. That's your life. And I feel like this day and age, especially with the internet, and you can start a business doing whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. You don't necessarily need to do that, especially if you're creative.
Yeah. Exactly. And as well, like university, I dropped out.
I dropped out of university.
There you go. Yeah. Like
I went to private college after. But.
Okay, fair enough. I went to university for English, for English Lit, and dropped out because I realized that I'm not enjoying this. I don't work well in a classroom environment. I just wasn't enjoying it. And I thought, why am I paying all this money to do something I don't enjoy for a piece of paper that I felt wasn't going to be very useful?
Right.
And then I did go to college because college has, at least in Canada, college is practical. Yeah. I guess in the States, it's university and college don't have a difference. It's just like U of T in the States could be called a college.
Right.
Whatever. But here it's, university is to learn more academic end of things, and college is for more practical trade type things.
Right.
Where you learn how to work, and at university you learn how to learn, basically.
That was basically what happened. So I went to university for film production, and then realized, hey, I don't give a shit about half this stuff. I just want to make movies. Theory? It's all theory. Yeah. It was just, which is it's important. It is important to know, but it's stuff you could Google, you could read into, you can research. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars having some idiot telling you shit.
If you don't feel like you're ever going to create some kind of Fellini type film, or like Francois Truffaut, or anything that type of Art Nouveau film, why should you have to learn about it? You should know who these people are, just
if
to
you're
have
looking
a
to just
rounded
make money in the field, like literally just making internet videos. You can make money doing that, and you don't need to go to school for it. And I don't want to like.
Look at us.
I don't. I'm rich, obviously.
Yeah, we're rolling in it.
I also don't want to like say like if you're watching this and you are in university, I don't want to make you feel bad, but like it's like if that's what you want to do and that you see value from it, then yes, do it. Yeah. But there's this like what is the word? There's a word. There's a word, and it's I can't.
It feels like there's an obligation.
There's an obligation.
Yeah.
I think that's the word.
There you go.
There's an obligation to do it.
You feel like that's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to. Yeah, and that's what I was worried about. And my entire life, I hated school. Yeah. You know, but I knew it was important. So I knew school was important, but I hated it. Yeah. So I was just assuming life's going to be just like that. Yeah. I'm going to hate what I'm doing, but I have to do it. Exactly. And that's what school taught me. Yep. And then I went to university, and I was like, okay, this is normal. And then, I started doing my own fucking thing. And I'm happy.
Yeah. I'm good, man.
Do what you want.
There you go. Yeah. Well, And it's funny too.
Just don't be
'cause
useless.
You can loop around to doing the thing. Like we have a great time right now to be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I wanted, before going to university, like in high school, what I wanted to do was go into radio broadcasting. That's my original passion. I loved radio, and I met Andy Frost, who's now I don't know if he still does it. He's the voice of the Leafs, but he did every Sunday on, do you know Q107?
Yes.
Yeah. So he did like on the rock station. He did. Psychedelic Sunday it was called, and he was an old
drop
hippie.
some shrooms and
pretty much that
going
was
on an adventure
and listen to the Doors and get
Yeah.
high as shit.
Yeah.
That's what I did in high school. It was listen to the Doors and shit.
Get high
and but I wanted to, because of him, I wanted to get into radio broadcasting. I wanted to talk about all my favorite bands and just play all my favorite music. And so I came down to Toronto. And my friends and I just came down to the city one day, and Q used to be at Yonge and Dundas Square. Mm-hmm. You remember where Hard Rock was?
Yes.
Yeah. Q107's studio used to be in the corner of the Hard Rock Cafe. Like you could walk right past them while recording.
Hard Rock
and put your butt up on the window. No, it's a Shoppers now.
No way.
Yeah, it got all torn down. It's a Shoppers Drug Mart. Yeah. Sad times.
Fucking Shoppers.
Yeah, right. But don't worry, you can't listen to any music now. But you can buy all the medical tape you'll ever need. Yeah, but so I walked in. We were walking past Q107, and there was Andy Frost there. I'm like, holy shit. Or more like, oh my God, it's Andy Frost. I was like 16, 17. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, Andy.
Puberty-ridden Dan.
Yeah, exactly. Just like poxy as all get out. And,
I was there too, buddy.
Yeah. Summer still.
Yeah.
And don't worry, kids. You'll get through it.
Nope.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You'll
still dealing with it.
You're made
day,
to suffer. So I'm like, oh my God, Andy. Like, I want to get into radio broadcasting. Do you have any advice? And he's like, now, kid, listen. And he sounds like this. He's got the best voice for radio. It's amazing. Now, I'm going to recommend that you look into it. But if you want to do the shipping news in James Bay up in northern buttfuck nowhere, Ontario, or to do the overnights where in Killarney or Kapuskasing, where they call in and tell you about, he was much more eloquent than I am. Tell you about the UFO sightings they saw. If you want to do that for 25 years before you even get an offer to come to Toronto, have at it, kid, and I'll support you. But it's a hard road. I'm like, oh, that sounds terrible.
That sounds awful.
And then I met a couple other people in it, and they just really dissuaded me from doing it, and I never did. Yeah. But now we're here. So this was the loop around to that whole story, was that we have the opportunity, we have the technology, we can. So I'm still getting that. Look, I feel like I'm like doing what my 17-year-old self wanted to do, and even if we get 10 views on this, I'm stoked. We're gonna get more because this is gonna be the greatest podcast ever recorded. Fuck you, NPR.
I hope we beat 10 views.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah, but like so college, university, they're great if that's what you want to do. If you have a clear outlook for how you want to spend the rest of your life, that's amazing. But for the people who don't do it just because you feel like you should. Go traveling.
No rush. You don't, also at 18 goddamn years old, you don't know what the fuck you are.
Yeah.
I
respect the people who
25 is when you kind of know.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me I guess I'm not 25 yet. But no,
you're a lost cause though.
Yeah, no, I'm like wasted space. Like
sorry.
But no, like the truth is, go traveling if you can. There is no perfect time to travel either. There's
Also, if you don't like to travel, you don't have to.
Yeah,
like some people are
exactly.
like,
If
some people are like feel inclined to do it. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, you don't want to.
If there's something in you that says maybe I should go travel, then listen to that and go.
do it.
And it's true that there's no perfect time. Like you will, if you try to set aside the time to travel, like if you want to do long term or backpacking or whatever, there's no perfect time. You're gonna have to quit a job. You're gonna have to make some sacrifices. Exactly. Yeah. And off you go.
And
like,
there's the whole thing where it's just like you feel like you have to go overseas. You can, Canada's a big country. Mm-hmm. Canadians who are watching this, and it's a beautiful country.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed that I haven't seen as much of Canada as I could have.
I think my next thing is like I'm taking my Mini Cooper, sticking my dog in there, and we're just gonna fucking travel Canada. I think that's it. Yeah.
You know what? Game and Scotch Roadshow.
Game and Scotch Roadshow. So we're gonna have Super Game and Scotch, press start to start, the normal Game and Scotch show, and then Game and Scotch Roadshow.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, "What is this channel? What are you? What do you do here?"
Wait till we tell them about the cooking show.
Wait until they hear about the cooking. But yeah, I think if people are confused on what Game and Scotch is, it's literally just it's any sort of game, any sort of nerd culture, anything mixed with lifestyle. And I think that's what the Scotch is. It's just lifestyle. Yeah. It's literally anything. It's drinking. It's just us shooting the shit, talking about stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's. Yeah.
I think that might be a decent place to wrap up.
Yeah.
It is episode 0, so it is going to be a little.
Zero. This actually isn't a real episode.
It's 0. No, so we can say whatever we want.
We can say whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You can say. I didn't say it. I said.
I said it. Oh shit.
I said that shit.
But yeah, so look for more of these. There is going to be a little more structure because.
This was just Wild West.
Yeah.
Adam West.
This was basically just catching up, and we happen to have a camera and some mics, and this is the.
And we were so lucky to be able to shoot here at Folly.
Yeah. So thank you so much to Folly. Cheers to them.
Cheers to them. Cheers to you, Dan, for good hosting.
Cheers to your damn self.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, hey, co-hosting, you did it.
It's kind of cool, kind of like letting you do it. Even though I kind of took over, which I kind of feel bad.
Oh, no, man.
No,
that's
all
right. Yeah, you've got a big fucking ego. It's fine. It's fine. I know where your insecurities lie. I'll take you down some pegs. Just sit and sulk for the rest of the episodes. Episode 70, you're just like a withered husk of a man.
Awful. Like,
just,
you know what, Dan, you don't have to have me on anymore.
You're going to look like a paper bag just floating.
Okay.
Just...
All right.
Sitting,
okay,
melting
enough.
in the.
Yeah, we've had enough.
All right.
That's enough.
All right. Suck a butt. All right.
Suck a butt. All right.
Oh, yeah. You've got the direct line to that. You heard that. Shit.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Don't fucking whisper.
Brag about it. Christ.
Yeah. Well, do you want to close it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to, like, what's your close up now?
Okay, well,
it's classic. This took me a year to learn. You gotta have a cool intro, a cool outro, and you gotta plug stuff. You gotta plug our Instagram, and Twitter, and Facebook, and Instagram. I said Instagram twice. The Reddits, the
okay,
the Tumblrs.
We'll go through the list. First of all, do we have to smash the like and subscribe?
Yeah, of course. Smash the like button.
All right,
subscribe.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Oh, I'm not. Like, I'm on the cusp of being a millennial, and I hate that. It makes my skin crawl.
You kind of have to be do lord when you're on this platform. Because people won't do it. People need to be told to do it, or they're not going to do it.
Listen, dummies. Just
listen, idiots.
Do it. Like, if you have a YouTube account, click the thing. You don't have to click the videos to watch them. You don't have to click the bell. Just, you know what? Click the bell.
Click the bell.
I do. So, yeah, you do have to click the bell.
Click the bell.
Just turn off notifications, but make us think that the bell is working.
Make YouTube think.
Yeah,
because YouTube thinks.
Yeah, it's just we're
worthy.
Yeah, it's just a really needy algorithm. You know, so click the bell, turn off notifications. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Subscribe. That's awesome. Like the thing because we're depressed. We both go to therapy. We need you to give us one of those. And then, look at us at Game and Scotch TW?
Yeah.
On Twitter. What does the TW stand for?
Twitter.
Okay.
I think I have to change it.
Yeah.
But right now it's Game and Scotch TW.
Okay, so Game and Scotch TW
Until I
on
get
Twitter.
the OG handle.
Yeah.
That's the Twitter right now.
Game and Scotch on the old Instagram.
Yeah.
Is it just
It's
Game
just
and
Game and
Scotch?
Scotch on Instagram.
Oh shit, we got that.
Game and
That's the
Scotch on
important
Instagram.
one.
That is the
To
important
be fair,
one.
that's where.
Facebook too. Actually, no, Facebook. We're not. We're FB. It's Game and Scotch FB.
Okay, well that's fair.
God damn it.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That makes
but
more
YouTube,
sense than
we are
Twitter.
Game and Scotch on YouTube, and we are Game and Scotch on Instagram.
Yes.
And-
We have PSTS podcast.
PSTS.
There we
Which
go.
is going to be on the same network. It's just literally just a different show named.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So
but
you
if you
don't
don't
have to go
want, if you don't like the whole channel, just click PSTS podcast.
Did I see there was a separate
on Twitter.
Instagram for PSTS?
Or
is it separate Twitter?
They're Twitter.
There's a separate
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
you can follow
all
that if
me,
you
baby
want.
girl.
If you want that, follow
Yeah.
that. Guys, literally, we don't have many followers or subscribers. I'm not saying that to make us feel bad. I just mean like
I feel bad.
if you are in any way a fan, like just say hello. And
Yeah.
we have no reason not to, because like
truthfully, like
not to be like sad or anything, but just like we don't get that many
yeah.
comments
Well-
or anything. It's like yeah,
well, the
if
cool
you,
thing
if you
is,
like this, just let
these
us
guys
know.
are getting to see us at a really cool time.
Yeah,
Like
this
this
is-
is the time of growth. This is the
time of
growth
growth.
period,
This is-
and so yeah, tell your friends. You know,
tell your friends.
tell them that we're not good, and they'll be like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
if you
check
hate
out
this,
this
let us know.
bullshit. Yeah. And
Just
yeah, I mean, give us a subscribe out of spite, just
Yeah.
pure spite. Just be like, I'm gonna.
I'm sure I've got a few of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna click subscribe and then never watch them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll show us.
Yeah, show
you
'em.
got to do it. Do it.
Even
I
you
bet
know what, man?
won't.
You know what, man? Dislike the video because that contributes to our algorithm.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Fight
And
the
literally
robot.
Any sort of interaction is good. So yeah,
Fight
dislike it.
the machine.
All right, let's end
That's
it there.
what okay. No. Okay. So no, we'll wrap it up. Thank you for watching episode
Thank you so
0
much.
of Press Start to Start. The next one
We'll be soon.
will
March?
be soon. It'll be March.
March.
And it'll be better.
It'll be better. Be more structured. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Cheers, Dan.
To your health. To better times.
Good job.
Do you
Let's-
do the cheers
Sniffing?
and then hit the thing?
Yeah, when I
No.
play
No.
drinking games.
No,
sure.
don't do
Yeah.
it. Be an adult. Okay. Come
Okay,
on.
now everything's off. Like, we need to talk.